JANA Duggar shared a cryptic post about being bitter, as she remains the only adult sister who is single and living at home. The eldest Duggar daughter currently resides at her family's Arkansas compound and is forbidden to move out until she gets married. JANA, 31, posted the message on social media, which included what appeared to be a photo of the star on the beach with her back facing the camera. The reality star donned a knee-length light blue and white striped sundress and a wide-brimmed hat while walking barefoot along the sand. She looked out at the view of the beach while twirling her long brown curly hair between her fingers. Alongside the snap is a quote that read, "You may have a reason to be bitter, but that doesn't mean you have a right to be bitter. Let God reveal it. Let His grace remove it, and let His goodness replace it." She then added an inspirational message writing, "God is the God who heals. Put it all in His hands and let Him heal you. He will refresh you. Allow Him to work in your life." JANA concluded the post with the quote, "God of all comfort, who comforts us in all our afflictions." 2 Corinthians 1:3-4. The post circulated onto Reddit, where users sympathized with the TV star, believing the quote was directed towards her relationship status. JANA has famously not yet wed, a rarity in fundamental Baptist circles, as her other adult siblings are frequently making marriage and baby announcements. One person commented, "She's 32 in a few days and shares a bedroom with 4 preteens and teenagers whose diapers she once changed," while another replied, "I just can't imagine. It is slightly impressive that she's still functioning at all." Last January, a source exclusively told The Sun that JANA was desperate to get married, as she's forbidden from moving out of her family's home until she finds a husband. The source elaborated saying, "JANA is very independent and more alpha compared to her sisters, but she can't get a place of her own until she meets someone her family approves of. The Duggars are so religious, they wouldn't agree with her moving out and living alone, or living with a friend or boyfriend. It's frowned upon, it's ridiculous, but it's how it's always been. She wants to fly the nest, but it's hard as she has to find the right guy, which is a goal for all of the girls, and she hates being the last single sister." JANA likes doing things on her own and enjoys DIY. She's not the type who needs looking after in any way, but she's really ready to move out and live her own life. They added, "Her dates are usually chaperoned. Even though she's 30 years old, she can't be alone with a man. It's the way it's always been in the family, so it makes it harder for her. She also can't just join a dating app like other women her age. It's just not the done thing for the Duggars, and they often meet their spouses through family connections." JANA previously shared that she feels a little more pressure to find a husband because all of her adult sisters are married and have expanded their families. Fans have even dubbed her Cinderella Duggar, as she's often responsible for helping take care of her younger siblings while living in the home. Back in September of 2021, the Counting on alum was charged with endangering the welfare of a child. She posted bail of $430 at the time. A clerk previously confirmed to The Sun that JANA's next court date would be on January 10, 2022. However, JANA ended up settling the case out of court. JANA entered the plea on December 15, resulting in fines and fees totaling nearly $900. This includes a $100 fee to go towards child victim crime. On Tuesday, December 14, 2021, JANA took to Instagram to share her thoughts on the situation regarding her charges. "I prefer a more private life, but I know my last name means that everything we do is open to public criticism and interest, especially during this time." She claimed, "The raw facts: I was babysitting a few months ago when one of the children wandered outside alone. A passerby who saw the child called the police. This resulted in a written citation, as well as a follow-up with child welfare, who concluded that it was an accident and the child was unharmed." The oldest Duggar sibling concluded, "They recognized it was a case of a child slipping out of the house when you turn your back for a moment. It all happened so quickly and was scary." JANA's sister Jessa also took to social media to claim that the media was sensationalizing the incident. Getting messages about headlines about JANA. Bottom line, it was an innocent mistake. She was babysitting and one of the kids slipped out the door unnoticed, but it ended safely. Jana's cousin Amy King also came to the star's defense on social media saying, "Watching multiple kids is hard.